The file was thin, too thin. 3 pages, a death certificate, a brief police summary, one final word stamped in blue ink, closed. It sat untouched for nearly 6 years inside a metal cabinet at the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office in Missouri, collecting dust no one thought to disturb. No active suspect, no outstanding questions, no reason to reopen it, until one quiet afternoon when a newly hired analyst noticed something that didn't belong. A detail so small it had been overlooked. A detail that would unravel 5 deaths, expose a serial killer hiding in plain sight, and force an entire community to confront a terrifying truth. The case wasn't solved. It was silenced. Jefferson County wasn't famous for crime. It was famous for routine. Morning coffee at the same diner. Friday football games. Neighbors who waved without thinking. Violence was something that happened elsewhere, on the news, in cities people whispered about. So when Lauren McCready, a 32-year-old nurse, was found dead in her apartment in October 2017, the town needed answers fast. And they got them. Too fast. Lauren was found on her bedroom floor. No forced entry. No signs of struggle. No obvious injuries. Her apartment was neat. Her bed was made. Her purse sat on the kitchen counter. The medical examiner ruled it a drug-related death within hours. Cause: accidental overdose. Case closed. But there was a problem. Lauren didn't use drugs. Her family knew it. Her coworkers knew it. Her friends begged police to reconsider. Lauren was meticulous. She barely drank. She worked double shifts. And yet, the toxicology report showed a sedative she'd never been prescribed. Police dismissed it. Could have been recreational. Could have been self-medicating. No evidence of foul play. The town accepted it. Grief needs closure, even when it's false. In 2023, Evan Rowe, a civilian crime analyst fresh out of graduate school, was tasked with digitizing old case files. Lauren stood out immediately, not because of the cause of death, but because of the timeline. Time of death: between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. Neighbor reported hearing footsteps at 1:12 a.m. Security camera across the street showed a man leaving the building at 1:14 a.m. The report labeled him unknown male, not relevant. Evan disagreed. The man on the footage wasn't rushing. He wasn't hiding his face. He was walking calmly, confidently, like he belonged there. But what caught Evan's attention wasn't how he walked. It was what he was carrying. A small medical-style cooler. That detail was never mentioned in the report. Evan searched older cases and found something chilling. Another woman, another apartment, another accidental overdose. Different town, same county, same sedative, same time window, and another grainy camera still showing a man with a small cooler. By the end of the week, Evan had identified 5 deaths over 7 years. All women, all lived alone, all had no history of drug use, all ruled accidental, and all had one shared detail: a sedative administered in a way no accident could explain. When Evan brought his findings forward, the reaction wasn't relief. It was resistance. Reopening cases meant admitting mistakes, admitting negligence, admitting someone had been walking free. He was told to stop. He didn't. Evan traced the cooler. Hospital issued. Registered to a mobile medical equipment supplier. One name appeared repeatedly on delivery logs. Thomas Reed. Age 46. Former EMT. Well known. Well liked. The kind of man people trusted instinctively. Thomas Reed volunteered. Tended church. Helped neighbors. He also had unrestricted access to sedatives, medical supplies, patient information, and he knew exactly how much was fatal. A warrant was issued. Reed's storage unit revealed medical restraints and used syringes, detailed handwritten notes, dates, addresses, names. Lauren McCready was circled. Reed didn't deny it. He simply said, "They trusted me." He had targeted women he believed wouldn't be questioned, women whose deaths could be dismissed. And for years, he was right. The town reeled. How many times had they waved at him, thanked him, let him inside? Families demanded answers. Why weren't the cases reviewed sooner? Why were concerns ignored? There were no good answers. Reed was sentenced to 5 consecutive life terms. But for the families, justice felt hollow. Years had been stolen. Truth had been delayed. Grief had been compounded by betrayal. Lauren's case file was reopened and reclassified. Not accidental, not tragic, not inevitable. Murder. All because of one detail that refused to stay buried. The most dangerous killers don't break in. They're invited inside. If you did find this video inspiring, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating true crime stories, and do well to tap on the next video on your screen. See you on the next video.